What's good, people? Hope you can see me. Today I'm trying out a new little setup. Electribe, MPC Sample, phone, MacBook with Logic Pro, and a Kindle for good luck. My Electribe is going into my MPC. My MPC is going into Logic. So all of these sounds from the Electribe go into the MPC, and then I can track everything and hear everything through my speakers because it's coming out of the laptop. I also have my phone. I can record samples, so the phone is going into the Electribe, the audio in, and that audio is coming out again into the MPC Sample from the phone. So let's just make sure that's working. Play a little something. So if I wanted to sample that, for instance, I could just go here, sample record, and then hit play. And then I've got it here. So everything's working nicely. So I'm going to try and make a beat, and I'm going to try and sample some samples into the MPC and make a pack. Kick, snare, and hi-hat. All right, real experimental, but I'm going to try and work this way a lot moving forward. And I'm going to make a lot of sample packs for the website. It's coming very soon. So let's start with a good kick. The Korg is really easy to use. You just kind of flick through. That 808's mad. And you can pitch stuff really easily with the Electribe as well. But the pads on the Electribe are nowhere near as good as on the MPC, that's for sure. These have like such a short travel, and it's just like a rock hard stop. Whereas the MPC pads are just got that spongy sensitivity to them. Anyway. That's a cold 808. So let's have that. Hit record. First one had a click in it for some reason. Let's see if it picked it up. They both got a little bit of a click in it. The Electribe has its own kind of dodgy artifacts, but that's the beauty of it, I suppose. Actually, I'm going to shift the start point to the second kick. That's cold. Just like that, I've got that in there. Let's get a nice snare. Yeah, let's roll with that. That's kind of like a reggae kind of snare. Let's have it. Easy peasy. Wonderful. Let's have a little hi-hat. I quite like that. Let's try and pitch it a bit. Yeah, maybe about there. All right, I've got a kick, snare, and a hi-hat. Maybe we'll go for an open hi. Yeah, that's cold. So let's have that. boom. Sick. Now what I haven't been doing is tracking any of this into Logic, so I'm going to hit record and hopefully you can see on the screen there everything getting tracked in. Everything I'm about to do now I can have saved as one audio file and then sync up with my audio from the camera and have a track already tracked in and recorded, hopefully, or a performance. Let's get some synth sounds going on. I already had chosen this synth sound, but I'm not really loving it right now, so I'm going to choose something else. But this sounds better. So I'm going to go ahead and record my samples in. So let's sort out the mute groups. Channel 1, 1, 1. All good. What on earth just happened there? Ah, the MIDI from what I recorded before is in the background. You can see it triggering everything. So let's erase that for those. What a happy little accident. And while that's looping, I'm gonna find a nice drum. Let's turn those down a bit. They're just a bit loud. All to about halfway. Let's get a nicer kick. I'm going to turn the tempo down a touch as well. Yeah, let's have that. And then this. Wonderful. Too soft, is it? Alright. Oops. Cool. Right, let's see what else we've got going on over here. That's a nice melody, but the sound itself ain't great. And this is where tracking into Logic comes in, because I can let Logic track my beat for me, and then I can play in my keys. And then I want the bass line to come in. So in Logic, what I can do, I know my tempo is 125 BPM. So I'll set my BPM to 125. Just do that. Perfect. Sick. Boom. So my loop loops perfectly. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually use a synth in Logic. I'm going to use a bassline synthesizer, and then I'm going to control that by the MPC. I turn off the record input on the audio channel that I was recording audio from the MPC on, and I'm just controlling my MIDI instrument in Logic now. Mad. That's crazy. One thing I don't know how to do on here yet, if you could tell me in the comments, is how do I transpose up the pad set? Or can I do it with the pad bank? I got it. Don't worry in the comments. If you shouted it out in the comments, love, but I clocked it now. So let's run the beat. Alright, boom. That was about right. So let's quantize that. Boom. And let's see how that loops. Hopefully that loops good. Let me loop the actual MIDI. Let's see what that sounds like. Not bad, isn't it? Not bad. I am my father's son. I am the only, I am the one. Burden heavy, more than a ton. Don't take it lightly, it's more than funds, more than music, more than cross the Jordan, more than out of Egypt, more than Satan showed me the highest heights. I can't lie, nice. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes. No big deal, no surprise. I need faith multiplied, cause I've been hiding all my life. Still can't find me a faithful wife. Walk alone in the right way, truth and the life. Man wanna hate me out of spite, don't even know me. The heart ain't righteous, they just follow the hype. Mindless, mine is a tale of time, it's timeless. You can find me on your wireless, Wi-Fi, hi-fi, in lo-fi. I'm your highness, tried and tested, the best is yet to come. Still not enough for some, don't dumb it down. There's a thorn inside my crown, I got a shard inside my heart. I got a dart deep in my back, sword right at my side, and a shield that shatters lies. Yeah, I'm nice, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I already know the price. And I can control my whole mix and that from within Logic. So I'm gonna leave it there because this is a long video, but I'm gonna keep playing with this setup, keep experimenting, see what I can do, try and bring you guys some good sample packs. Anyway, I hope you like the video. If you like the setup, like what I'm doing, like the video, comment, share, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, wherever you can. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm gonna leave you with the tune still.